Hey everybody, this is Nikki Virgo 111. Thank you for joining me for a reading today. This is a collective reading, so take what you need and leave the rest. I'm sorry, y'all. The last couple of readings I did, they were the lighting issues was really bad, and I apologize for that. So we're going to get started here. This is a collective reading. I'm going to call this reading "Everything's Out in the Open." I don't know where I got that title from, but I kept hearing this "Everything's Out in the Open" in my head. So that's what the topic of this reading is going to be about for the collective. Everything's out in the open. And after this, I'm going to be working on the weekly readings for all 12 signs. So I'll be looking for that a little bit later this evening. Okay? Okay, Spirit Guides and Angels, give me some clear energy for the collective when it comes to everything's out in the open. Okay? There's nothing left to hide. Okay? Everything's out in the open. What are you talking about here? For the collective, with everything's out in the open. Okay, I got the Eight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Hierophant card. Everything's out in the open here. So we got here, you all, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Clarify the Eight of Cups here for everything's out in the open. Let me get another clarifier. Clarify the Eight of Cups for this reading. Everything's out in the open. Everything's out in the open. And I have here Lovers. So we got the Lovers card here clarified with the Eight of Cups. You're really don't know what direction you want to take with a lover, because at the bottom of the deck I have a Death card. Okay, you moving away from a lover. If you make the right decision and move away from this person, especially if they no longer serve you, that's good, because you headed toward a committed relationship. Clarify the Lover's card for everything's out in the open. Three of Cups. They cheated, so you walking the hell away. Wow. And when you walk away, we got the Ten of Pentacles here for you. Okay? Walking away from a person that no longer serves you because this person cheated, or it was in some kind of third party situation. I'm hearing the word in my head, distillery. Maybe they were an alcoholic, even though I don't see that. But yeah, this person was probably some kind of not narcissistic person. Very, very controlling. And dipping in waters, you know, it's like they were dipping, how can I say this? They were dipping their pickle in somebody else's Kool-Aid, okay? Or if it's a woman, she was letting somebody else taste her honey, that kind of stuff, okay? And now you want to move away from this situation because this person cheated, past or present energy, take it how it resonates. I'm thinking it's past. And you're kind of conflicted. Should I move on with my life? Should I be in another relationship? Should I even put myself out there to be in another relationship? Yes. Because we got the Hierophant card and we got the Ten of Pentacles. This is a new pathway of love for you. Okay? Clarify the Six of Pentacles here. But just know that you're supported. You don't have to hold on. We got Ten of Pentacles twice. I just realized this. So we got Ten of Pentacles clarifying your Hierophant card, and we got Ten of Pentacles on the bottom of your Hierophant card. Okay, so you headed toward a family, a new home, a new love life, maybe new children, or combining your family like the Brady Bunch element. You know, you're fully supported by the universe. You just have to remember to support yourself. Okay, clarify the Six of Wands. Because we have the Death card, there's definite change for you, okay? I have a Chariot. Move forward here, because we have the Six of Wands, which you're moving toward. But even though you're fully supported and people are guiding you, leading you the way, you're still stuck in your Four of Pentacles, holding on to judging yourself, okay? And not wanting to put that footstep. You don't want to step forward because you've been hurt so much, okay? It's positive moving forward. Don't judge your book by its cover. Let another person open those pages and read your beauty. Okay? It's all about you. Everything's out in the open. And that's a song, though. Yeah, that is actually a song. Everything's out in the open. There's nothing left to hide. By this blues singer, Johnny Taylor. Everything's out in the open. There's nothing left to hide. Okay? And we got the Six of Cups. See, you just headed toward you're headed toward a soulmate connection, a fated connection for you. Is but this cycle has to end. I want to clarify the Death card for you. Clarify the Death card for the person who's watching. The High Priestess. You need to remember how powerful you really are. This person who treated you wrong, who did you dirty or whatever, we got the Five of Cups. You probably knew that they were going to do this to you anyway because you're following your intuition. Or the intuition was there, but you didn't follow it. Okay? It's time to think differently of yourself. Think more highly. Think that you deserve love because you are lovable. You got to remember that. Okay? You got this Five of Cups here, and you're hurting. You're thinking about what this person did to you, what you did to push this person away, or to make this person cheat. It wasn't your fault. It was his fault or her fault. Never blame yourself for somebody sneaking out on you. When I was younger, when I first started dating, even before, my mother would always tell me, and this is how she would say it. She always told me, ain't no one man gonna have just one woman. She would tell me this to this day. You know, ain't no one man gonna have just one woman. I never wanted to believe that, and I still don't, you know, but so far she ain't lied. But yeah, I mean, this person was just really, really, she was a dark individual, a dark soul. They really didn't care about your feelings. All they cared about was theirs. So you got to walk away from this because this person cheated. Or a third party situation, something broke you all apart. Okay? Whatever it was to you. But you are moving toward this going back and forth in your head. Do I want to be in a relationship? The key to your happiness in the future is meeting someone new, allowing somebody else to get the key to your heart. Okay? Don't judge a book by its cover. You might just miss the beauty of what's inside. Okay? All right. What other messages do I have for you here? With everything's out in the open. You already know everything's out in the open with this person. You found out the truth. Ain't nothing else to hide, you know? What else is in the open, out in the open for the collective? I got the card that's sticking up. I got a Lover's card that's sticking up here, okay? All right, everything's out in the open for the collective. Everything's out in the open here. And I have here Ace of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Somebody is messing with somebody at work, or you were messing with somebody at work, okay? The Queen of Swords. The Seven of Wands. The Justice. But something happened. You either stopped messing around with each other at work, the relationship ended, or somebody found out about you at work and you had to let it go, one or the other, okay? What's going on here at work? Like I said, hell, everything's out in the open. Ain't nothing else to hide. You might as well just hang it up because somebody, hold on, clarify this. Look, let me see what this story is for you, okay? Okay, everything's out in the open at work. Clarify the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Moon card. Nobody knew. Everything's out in the open at work. The Lover's card came back out. You met somebody at work, okay? Got the Lover's card, the Seven of Wands. This person was probably, clarify the Lover's card, probably watching you at work. Clarify the Lover's card here. Everything's out in the open at work. The Nine of Wands. All right. So you got somebody who is digging you at work. Four of Cups. And I got the Empress card. And I got the King of Cups here. Okay? So you got someone, like I said, was digging you at work. They were really watching you and wondering if they should try approaching you. Male or female, take it how it resonates with you. And I'm hearing the word swag in my head. They like your swag. They like the way you walked. They like the way you looked. They probably liked you from day one and you didn't know this. Okay? I hope you all are seeing this really clear. My lighting issues are messed up right now. I'm sorry about that. Okay. This person really liked you. Let me go back. Sorry. All right. well, this person liked your swag. They like the way you looked. They like the way you moved. They probably like your booty. Just like looking at you, okay? And they were wondering, I wonder if I should approach this person, you know, because they really liked what they saw. They saw your work ethic. They saw how hard you worked. They liked the way you carried yourself. They liked the way you dressed. But at that point, I don't think you realized that they liked you, so they wanted to come out and really talk to you and communicate other than about work, making small talk. Hey, how was your weekend? How you doing? And you all started talking about personal things, and then y'all hooked up, okay? Just by working together. And the universe brought you all together through justice, you know? This person thought very, very highly of you because you're the Empress. And I have here 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 1. That's your confirmation. 1, 1, 1. Okay? I'm sorry for the glare, okay? But you have been hurt before. So you weren't sure if you were going to even talk to somebody. For one, you work with this person and you didn't think that it would work out okay. And for two, you've been hurt before. Okay, but this person, you've been hurt with somebody who turned their back on love. They took your cup of love and cast it aside. And they didn't give a F about how you felt about it. So why would you accept something from a person, especially who you work with? You didn't want that in your life, okay? But they liked you. They liked you. They like watching you, okay? And we got the Lover's card and the Ace of Wands. And you probably ended up sleeping with this person, okay? You probably ended up sleeping with this person you work with, okay? All right, what's out in the open for this couple who work together? What is out in what is out in the open for this couple who work together? Out in the open. The Page of Wands. Somebody gave very little in this loving relationship. This person you worked with, they just gave very little. You're probably doing more. I got the 4 of Cups here again on their side. They, even though they approached you first or whatever, they began to give very little. Oh man, you're giving to this person, but it's like they're giving to you, but not enough. Okay, not enough. And I have here the Chariot. They moved away from the relationship. Probably didn't tell you why. All of a sudden, you know, you all were kicking it. We're having sex, going out, spending a lot of time with each other, getting to know each other. And after a while, they started giving little and little and little. They started giving little in their Page of Cups. They were giving little when it came to their feelings. It's like they really didn't tell you how they felt about you with this 4 of Cups, and then they bounced. They left the situation. They left. Ooh, everything's out in the open. There's nothing else to hide. And I have here the Knight of Cups, but you gave more. I have the 7 of Pentacles. But then after a while, after you were giving your all and all to this relationship, you knew that something didn't feel right. You didn't know why. Excuse me, you didn't know why they didn't reciprocate. They gave very, very little, but what happened? You know, bottom of the deck I have the 3 of Cups. The 3 of Cups. This is why. You were given to this person. You kind of felt in your spirit that something wasn't right. This person wasn't returning phone calls. You weren't having sex with this person. They weren't spending time with you like they used to. What was going on with this 3 of Cups? 3 of Cups energy that they were eating with either with someone else or the job, or they were fearful of losing their job. Something came between you two. That's why we have the 3 of Cups, but you don't know what. At the bottom of the deck, I have 2 of Cups. Maybe they were in love with somebody else. Maybe they were in a relationship with somebody else. But the Moon card says, I don't know, because we got 2 of Cups and we got the Lovers. Okay. Everything's out in the open here. I got the Ace of Cups here. They did care about you a lot. So much. They cared about you abundantly. Is what I'm hearing in my head. They really did care about you. Okay? They loved you. But they may have been thinking about someone else. They probably weren't over with yet. 10 of Cups here. Wow, somebody had had a relationship you didn't know about, okay? Even though they felt really great about you and what you all could have, they had another relationship, or they were in a relationship, but they weren't happy because I had a 3 of Wands here. They were looking back at what they've shared with somebody else and was afraid to fall in love again. They were afraid to put themselves out there again to fall in love in a serious relationship. All they wanted was something casual, okay? They didn't want a serious relationship. They should have made that clear to you, that they didn't want what you wanted, that they weren't ready for what you were ready for. Because we have this Hierophant card here. And whatever it is that this person went through, they weren't ready to take that leap of faith to something more serious. They just weren't ready. Should they have told you? Yes. Were they unfair? Hell to the yes. You know, would you take this person back? That's your decision. That's your decision. We're going to keep on going a little bit about everything's out in the open. And I'm going to move on to the weekly tarot readings for all the signs, okay? If I can get my cards together. Okay, everything's out in the open for the collective. What else is going on with your life? Spill the beans, universe. Everything's out in the open. The Five of Pentacles. Somebody is shivering in the cold. Everything's out in the open here. Oh, Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. All right, so we have here the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Some hurtful stuff has been done. All right. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for everything's out in the open. Clarify the Five of Pentacles for everything's out in the open. All right. Five of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Always, it's about work. I see. The Six of Wands. So we got this Five of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, I got the Ten of Cups. The Ace of Cups. So this person who you work with, or maybe you have feelings for them and vice versa, but they were worried with this Three of Pentacles that someone will find out about your work relationship, so they bounced. They felt that it was okay to leave you alone. That's why we have this Three of Swords followed by this Five of Swords, because they hurt your feelings. When this person hurt you, you know, he or she walked away from you because they were looking at their pentacles. They were looking at being found out by the boss and the co-workers. Well, I can't do this, so I got to bounce. So they left without even thinking about how you would feel. They left you out in the cold. They turned their back on you and walked away from the relationship. You know, it was unfair, yes. You know, you have a heart too. You have a feeling. You have feelings, you know. But this person was being selfish. All right, let's see. This person was being selfish, so they walked away from a good thing, you know. They walked away from Ten of Cups and happiness. You could have given this person so much happiness and so much joy. You could have given this person a family, a new start. You all could have had a great life together, but they chose to walk away. Okay, that was their choice to walk away. Okay, not yours. All you did was try to love this person, and they were sneaky as shit, and they walked away. They left because they couldn't handle you, so they walked away. And they walked away, but look, this reading is about everything's out in the open. There's nothing left to hide. It's a burden for this person right now because they regret walking away from the best thing that ever happened to them. They're regretful now. Everything's out in the open. What's a burden for this person for walking away from you? What is a burden for them walking away from you? The Page of Swords, because they know they did wrong. They know that they tore into your heart and ripped it apart from the inside out. They know, okay? Everything's out in the open to them now, okay? And I have the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and they're feeling this. They're feeling the pain that they caused you, and they're forcing themselves to come out of hiding. You know, it's a burden though, because they're reminded, like, man, I messed up. I'm so regretful. They're very, very hurt and regretful because of what they did to you. They literally left you, broke things up, or however they did to get out of the relationship with you because they were afraid of losing their jobs instead of following their own heart, you know. The Five of Pentacles, here we go again. They regret leaving you. Now they feel like they're left out in the cold, even though they left you out in the cold, and they realize that it's a burden because they realize they hurt you. Now, after all of this time, they finally realize that they hurt you. They weren't thinking like that at first. Now they know that they broke your heart. They're realizing this now for whatever reason. Now they're feeling like you are leaving them out in the cold because they don't feel your energy. You aren't communicating with them. You aren't texting them. Well, why did you hurt me? What did I do? Blah, 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 blah. It's like they're feeling like they're being left out in the cold because they don't feel your energy anymore. He's feeling like he's being left out in the cold, or her, okay? because they were a coward. They were a coward. And I have here the Six of Pentacles. They know that it wasn't fair what they did to you. Okay, you were giving more than they were giving. It was just that simple. And they think about this now, why they feel left out in the cold. And they don't know what they're going to do now that you're no longer in their life. They don't feel you. They don't feel your energy. They don't feel your spirit. They're very, very solemn and down and lonely. Okay? And I have the Two of Pentacles again, and this is in reverse. This person, if they don't want happiness, they don't want a relationship. If they did, they would have never left you in the first place. Okay? I have here Three of Swords. They're hurting. They're hurting because they know that they missed their glory. They're hurting because they know that they missed the one for them. Okay? They know. Seven of Swords. And they know, like, damn, I messed up. Okay? They know that they turned their back on your love because they were being sneaky and foolish and damn right stupid. Stupid is as stupid does. Life is a box of chocolates and you never know what you're going to get. And they shot themselves in the butt for hurting you. Okay? So they left you. Okay? And now they say, damn, I want to go back and get my person. I want to go back and get my queen because she is the only one that completes me. But now that they see your value, you are looking forward to a new cycle in your life. And I don't think your cycle includes them. I don't see it. You know, this person is getting a shot of kick-ass justice, of kick-ass karma. You get what you pay for, you know. You go to the store and you buy a 99-cent bag of chocolates, and that chocolate melt while it's in the car or stuck together when you try to open it and eat it, other than a $10 box of chocolate with all the nuts and all the creaminess, the creamy goodness in the middle. That's best. But anyway, I'm going to find that song. I'm going to read a little bit of it for you all. Hold on a second. And I'm going to put it in the description section. Okay, this, like I said, the topic of this reading today is everything's out in the open. That song came to me this morning, so that's what this is about. But Johnny Taylor, he said, once upon a time, we were a unit, we were a pair. But it's like it's all over now, darling. It's all out in the open. No more hiding, no more lies, and no more disappointments. Everything's out in the open. There's nothing left to hide. I thought we had a Garden of Eden, and we did before he came along. But the fruits in the midst of this garden became the fruits that turned you on. Before God, we were joined together. Before a judge, we were taken apart. Before I would deliver the papers, you and him made a brand new start. Everything's out in the open. There's nothing left to hide. All the vows have been broken, but I feel the same way inside. You see, just like Adam, you are my Eve, the only girl in the world for me. And just like that old story, once again, you've been deceived. Before God, we were joined together. Before a judge, we were taken apart. Before I would deliver the papers, you and him have made a brand new start. There's nothing left to hide. All the vows have been broken. I feel the same way inside because everything's out in the open. Well, and there's nothing left to hide. All the vows have been broken, and I feel the way inside, and everything's out in the open. And then this is just your person realizing that he has to be honest with himself, or she has to be honest with herself and bring everything out in the open. Not for your benefit, because they put you here in this situation. Okay, it's just time for them to realize, I got to lay my cards on the table and see where I messed up and leaving this person or breaking up with somebody who meant the world to me. Now they see. They have to put everything out in the open for them to see, because you are already going through it. You healing from it. Now it's their turns. It's their turn to pay for what they did to you. This is why everything is out in the open for them to see, not you. I hope this resonates, you all. Talk to you soon.